Although the sequence initially generated some controversy, we now believe that Deadpool Wolverine's odd and unexpected Marvel Universe allusion to Scarlet Witch was a great approach to respect her character and position her for the future. Among the numerous Easter eggs in Deadpool Wolverine, Elizabeth Olsen's Wanda Maximoff, a well-liked character who has been deceased since Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, received some noteworthy attention from the movie. Wanda has been mentioned in so many projects that we can't help but believe she will return soon. The MCU has clearly confirmed Scarlet Witch's fate several times, yet many people are still persuaded that she will make a comeback. The character's eventual reappearance in the franchise remains a possibility in light of all of this. Characters like Wanda Maximoff are more relevant now than ever before, especially with Robert Downey Jr. returning as the formidable Doctor Doom in Avengers: Doomsday. When considering Deadpool and Wolverine in retrospect, this odd scenario might actually set up the character in a surprising way for the future. When the title characters, Deadpool and Wolverine, enter the Resistance hideaway, they make reference to Scarlet Witch. At first, the scenario seems odd as they see an image of Wanda on the ceiling in a stone-encased effigy. Since her demise in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Wanda had not been seen in the cosmos, thus it seems strange to include her in this heartless picture. Since Wanda's future plans have not yet been made public, many people thought it was inappropriate to use this image. Wanda makes a lengthy comeback to the MCU. The character is far too complex and captivating to be left off the table, even though her conclusion in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness works well. It felt like a cheap gimmick to include a simple effigy as an Easter egg when there was so much audience expectation and hope that Marvel would return to the character. Thankfully, Wanda has since received more attention in Agatha All Along and MCU news. This has helped to change the perception of this scene, with talks of the character in Agatha All Along and a confirmed Scarlet Witch return in Marvel Zombies. Wanda has thankfully received more attention in the MCU. Given that discussions about Wanda have persisted, this makes the scene seem less superficial. Speaking to Omelette more recently, Kevin Feige addressed the question of whether Scarlet Witch is truly dead, stating, "All I can say is we are excited to find out when and how Scarlet Witch can return." In light of this, it appears that Wanda's story is not finished, but rather that only one chapter has been completed. Not to make fun of Scarlet Witch's exile from the universe, the entire point of including this image in Deadpool 3 was to serve as a reference for fans to enjoy. As production designer Raymond Chan explained during Assembled, the making of Deadpool Wolverine, the reason this image was included was because the brief from Sean Levy, director, and Wendy was, "We'd like to put in some Easter eggs for our fans." The scene is only meant to be a tribute in light of this, and it can finally feel that way because there will be more Scarlet Witch appearances in the MCU in the future. This Deadpool 3 scene makes clear reference to the numerous characters who have had disappointing endings throughout the history of Marvel movies. Wesley Snipes' Blade last appeared in what he regarded as the worst of his trilogy, Blade, Trinity, starring Ryan Reynolds, while Jennifer Garner's Elektra last appeared in the disappointing Elektra. This thematic connection is maintained throughout the scene, even by Channing Tatum, who was previously confirmed as Gambit but never played the part. To put it simply, the hideout is a location designed to serve as a gathering place for heroes with unresolved endings in hopes of redemption. With that in mind, it feels very deliberate to have Scarlet Witch's image on the ceiling of that hiding place. Scarlet Witch's last appearance in Doctor Strange 2 gave the character what many perceive to be a hurried heel turn and a disappointing ending, much like many of these characters. Scarlet Witch appears to have more to tell, like the other characters, and there is hope that she will be able to do so. Wasp is one of the characters that might be recast in Avengers: Doomsday, but Elizabeth Olsen appears open to playing the part again in the future. There are so many ways to do this that it would be odd if she didn't show up in a subsequent project. This might work for Wanda, just as it did for Agatha Harkness, who Agatha All Along witnessed return from death as a ghost. However, there are much simpler ways to accomplish this, as demonstrated by Gamera's resurrection in Avengers: Endgame. Since the multiverse will be blown open in the upcoming Avengers movies, this could be a fantastic way to revive Doctor Doom, who has been rumored to be paired with a Scarlet Witch variant in Avengers: Doomsday. It might be a great way to reverse what happens in Multiverse of Madness by bringing in an evil version of Wanda from another universe and giving her the chance to change her ways and join the Avengers. The original Earth 616 version of the hero could even make a comeback after Billy Kaplan's recovery in Agatha All Along. That concludes our review for today, but the discussion is far from over. For more, leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more videos. Keep the magic of movies alive until the next time, signing off from FK Bytes.